Good evening and thank you for joining us tonight for an in-depth discussion on Kern's energy. I'm Alex Bell. And if you grew up in or around Kern County, well, you already know that the oil industry is just one industry that put Kern County on the map. And tonight we will hear from live guests, those currently and formerly in the oil industry, and also those who have been forced from their jobs, and the potential environmental impacts of drilling and fracking, and the financial impact that it's had on our county. Also, what it means for jobs in our area, and what is the future of renewable energy here in Kern. And probably most importantly, how our community plays a very big part in trying to come together to find a solution. Since 1866, when the first refinery in Kern County was built near the McKittrick tar pits to process kerosene and asphalt, this area has been known as the birthplace of black gold. But do you know how much of your everyday life actually includes products made from oil? Well, here are some things you may not have known. When you use your toothpaste in the morning, or when you slip on your shoes and check your smartphone, do you ever think about the materials it took to create them? How about your lipstick or your favorite dress? All of these products have a connection right here to the San Joaquin Valley, which is the heartbeat of California's oil industry. The oil industry powers more than just the cars we drive. It also supplies hospitals with latex gloves and life-saving devices like pacemakers. Thousands of products we use in our daily lives use petrochemicals, which is a chemical isolated or derived from petroleum or natural gas. And the San Joaquin Valley makes up 75% of the total crude oil production in the state, according to a 2019 report by the Los Angeles County Economic Development. For cities in Kern County like Bakersfield, it's ingrained into the atmosphere. The wells and the rigs are more than just a backdrop, but a way of life for over 20,000 people in the San Joaquin Valley who are directly employed by the oil and gas industry, according to the 2019 LACED report. At the beginning of the pandemic, the oil industry saw record-breaking lows as stay-at-home orders were issued, communities sheltered in place, and quarantining also meant less people driving and flying. Many restaurants and retailers shutting their doors. By April 2020, U.S. oil prices plunged below zero. Stocks plummeted and the oversupply of oil remained stagnant in tankers off the shores of Southern California. Oil industry leaders saying the demand for oil reached an all-time low. Which is detrimental for Kern, California's most oil-producing county, and where 4 of the nation's top producing oil fields are located. And over half of the top 10 taxpayers are all oil-related companies. And many of the decisions that impact the county don't just happen here locally. They also happen in Washington, D.C. And with the new administration moving in, well, there could be some changes coming to the future of energy, especially here in Kern County.